Hi, second graders. Mrs. Clark here. Happy Tuesday to you. Today, we are going to work on patterns that we might find. We're going to look at a coin pattern in particular, and we're also going to be looking at number grid puzzles. So we will talk more about that. All right, here we go. Go ahead and get your math journal out and turn to page 3. Go ahead and pause the video and do problems 1 and 2. When you are finished doing problems 1 and 2, play the video again for more information. Look for a pattern in the coins. Did you find a pattern in the coins? When I look at the coins, I see penny, penny, nickel, dime. Penny, penny, nickel, dime. I'm starting to say the same thing over and over. Penny, penny, nickel, dime. Penny, whoa, where did the rest of my pattern go? Well, are you starting to see the pattern? What will be the next coin in the pattern? Let's see if you can guess. Penny, penny, nickel, dime. Penny, penny, nickel, dime. That just repeated. Penny, penny, nickel, dime. Penny. What would be the next coin? If you chose the penny, you are correct. So a penny is the next coin in the pattern. Boys and girls, you did a great job picking out the penny. That was indeed the next coin in the pattern. How did you figure out what the next coin would be in the pattern? Go ahead and explain to someone at your house that is your partner, someone at your house, the pattern that you noticed that helped you figure out the next coin. So I'm showing you pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. What kinds of experiences have you had with a jigsaw puzzle? Have you put together puzzle pieces and made a beautiful picture? How did you decide where the pieces would go? What strategies did you use to figure out how to put the pieces together? Today, we are going to solve some number grid puzzles by using patterns that we find in the number grid. If I take these puzzle pieces, I'm going to use the strategy of trying to match together what I see to see if they fit. Okay, I think we might have a winner here. So just like that, I figured out how to solve putting the pieces together. And that's what we're going to do with number grid puzzles. Here we see a piece of a number grid. We've been looking at number grids for the past week. The boxes in this puzzle are part of the number grid. It's kind of like we cut out a piece of the number grid and put it on a piece of paper. When we see a number grid puzzle, we want to fill in the bold boxes. The boxes with the dark line around them are the boxes where we want to figure out what the missing numbers are. You can use a number grid to help you. There is a number grid in the very back of your math journal on the back cover. You may use that to help you out with this first number grid puzzle. I see the number 54. Now I want to imagine that I am looking at this number 54 inside of a complete number grid. So there should be boxes here, boxes here, boxes over here. It should be a big number grid, right? Well, this is just a piece of one. It's like a puzzle piece. So I will give you some hints. The number 54 here, I can count by ones going backwards. I can count by ones going forward. So if we go from left to right, side to side, we are counting by ones. If we go up, we subtract 10. If we go down, we add 10. Let's see if we can try this. I'm going to get my pencil ready. Okay, so I think I'm going to pick purple. So if I'm counting and I start counting backwards from 54, I am going to write 53. If I go back one more time, I'm going to write 52. Guess what? I've already figured out one of the pieces of my puzzle. It's 52. We can write 53 here in the non-bolded box, but you don't have to write that number there. If you think that writing that number there helps you, you can do that. Let's continue counting on by ones. This time, I'm going to leave this box blank and only write the number that goes in the bold box. So if this is 52, and this is 53, and this is 54, do you know what number goes here? It's 55. But I'm not going to write it because I don't have to. What comes after 55 when you're counting by ones? 56. You got it. Absolutely. Great job. Now, let's go up and down. So I'm starting at 54, and I have to imagine that there are other numbers on the number grid. Remember, I said if you go up, you're going backwards by tens. If you go down, you're going counting on 10. So 54, if I go backwards 10, I know that all of the numbers in this column is going to have a 4 in the ones place. So I'm going to write 44 in this box. Although I don't have to write this number, I can if I want to. The box that I want to know the most is the one that has the dark line around it. So 44, 54, well, let's keep counting backwards. 54, 44. I know there's going to be a 4 in the ones place. And I know that 3 comes before 4. So this says 34, 44, 54. Guess what, boys and girls? We are counting by tens. I know you are used to counting by tens like 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. But we can also count by tens this way as well. We can count by tens starting with any number. We just have to have the same number in the ones place. The number in the tens place gets bigger as we go down. So if this is 34, and this is 44, and this is 54, this box would be 64, and this box would be 74. I am imagining that the number 64 is in this box. I done it. I have actually figured out the puzzle piece for this number grid puzzle. Yay! I'm so excited. Boys and girls, here we have another number grid puzzle. Let's take a look at this number grid puzzle. Let's see what we can do with it. I'm going to get my pencil ready. All right, so I see a puzzle piece that is very similar to the one that we just looked at, except this time the middle number has changed to 78. I want you guys to see if you can figure out what goes in the boxes that have a bold black line around them. Okay, here we go. So if we go up, we're going to subtract 10. If we go down, we are going to add 10 onto the number. If we go to the left, we're going to subtract 1. If we go to the right, we are going to add 1. Let's see if we can do it. 78, this would be 68, and this would be 58. I imagined that the 68 was there. If it helps you to write the numbers down, you can do that as well. 58, 68, 78, 88 goes here, and 98 goes in our next box. Now I'm going to go to the left and I'm going to subtract 1. I'm going to go backwards 1 every time. 78, 77, 76, 78. Now I'm going to add 1. 79, and you got it, 80. So we have worked together on solving 2 number grid puzzles. You are going to have a chance to do this as well this week. You've done a great job listening, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.